War in Ukraine. Situation on the evening of October 9. Soledar direction, detachments of PMC Wagner established complete control over Zaitsevo, where a large fortified area of the armed forces of Ukraine was located. Reports of the Wagnerites entering Bakhmut from the south are still premature, since the advancing forces have yet to eliminate several strongholds on the outskirts of the city, as well as occupy a number of suburbs, among which are Experienced and Ivangrad. Earlier it became known that about 1,000 Wagner PMC fighters were sent to the area of the Lisichansk agglomeration in order to stop the collapse of the front in this direction. Detachments of Wagnerites are currently creating a line of defense that will run from Lisichansk along the Seversky Donets to the former border of Russia. Russian forces attacked the positions and military facilities of the armed forces of Ukraine in Chasov Yar, Belogorovka, Experienced, Ivangrad, Klishchivka, Bakhmutsky, Bakhmut, Zelenopol, Vershina, Yabelovka, Grigorievka, Serebryanka, Tronovka, Rozdolovka, Soledar, and Maersk. The situation in the Nikolivsko-Berezovsky direction. At the Posad-Pokrovsky section, the armed forces of Ukraine carried out a rotation of units in the direction of Turnovy Pod. Russian artillery struck at the newly arrived formations. In the Snigorevsky sector, the inversion and reconnaissance group of the 63rd Separate Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine made another attempt to storm the positions of the RF armed forces in Maximovka. Russian soldiers repulsed the attack. On the Andreevsky sector, forces of the 46th Separate Air Mobile Brigade attempted to storm the positions in the area of the settlement of Soledar. Russian armed forces repulsed the attack and destroyed 3 tanks and 2 infantry fighting vehicles. In the vicinity of Sukhoi Stavka, a roaming mortar crew is deployed, which fires indiscriminately along the line of contact. The Ukrainian command continues to transfer people and equipment through the established crossings over the Ingulets. Over the past day, more than 100 units were transferred to the left bank of the river, and 93 units in the opposite direction. Russian artillery and aircraft are attacking the pontoons and embankments of the armed forces of Ukraine on Ingulets. For cover from airstrikes, an air defense system crew has been deployed in Blagodatovka. Artillery duels continue on the Bereslov sector. In the vicinity of Belayevka, armored vehicles of the 17th Tank Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine are concentrated. The forces of the 60th Infantry Brigade are on full alert ahead of a possible attack on Pyatikotki in the near future. The situation on the Andreevsky site. Units of the 46th Separate Air Mobile Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine made another attempt to storm the positions of the RF armed forces in the area of the settlement of Soledar. Formations of the 46th Brigade advanced from Bolshaya Alexandrovka with 6 tanks and 5 infantry fighting vehicles, including 2 M2 Bradleys. During fierce battles, servicemen of the RF armed forces repulsed the attack, destroying 3 enemy tanks and 2 infantry fighting vehicles. Russian troops are clearing the forest belt south of Davidov-Brod. The surviving units of the 46th Ember fled to the vicinity of Malaya Alexandrovka.